Welcome to another day of Closed on Monday. It's your boy, Mon Skelton, man. Welcome back.
And it's your boy, Wilk. Thank y'all for checking in. Appreciate y'all for checking in once again. Hope y'all having a good week, a good day so far. Just tap in and talk to your boys for a second.
Man, what we got for y'all today, man, the title is Manifestation, man. And it's big, it's huge. It's something that I've been using for at least 4 or 5 years, man. And the first subject I got, or the first title I got for it is, how do you manifest? My process of manifestation, honestly, it started with just writing stuff down on a piece of paper, little as that, even repeating that stuff every day, whether it was a car, clothes, materialistic things, or actually like real attainable goals, like with my body, like I want to get faster, I want to become a better athlete, or I wanted money, monetary things or something like that. It works, man. It works for me. Like I said, I figured that out roughly 4 years ago, and I was able to tap in on manifestation. So I started writing stuff down, and I actually started applying that stuff. I put a little action behind it, and I was able to get it up, get it going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's your process, Deion?
I mean, for me, bro, I feel like ever since you legit, for anybody, you feel what I'm saying? When you were a little kid, when they hit you with that, write on paper or draw out what you want to be when you get older, when you become an adult. For me, it's things like that. You feel me? Because it's those thoughts of what you have when you're younger, of those thoughts of what you want to be, what you want to become, where you're trying to get to. You feel what I'm saying? That's basically what manifesting is making the thoughts in your mind come clear, make them become reality. That's whenever I think about manifestation, that's what I think about, making whatever thoughts I got in my head or whatever reoccurring thoughts, goals, dreams, whatever I'm trying to get to, that vision, right. I got to make it clear. I got to make it reality. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at it. Now, the process could be different for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? It just depends on how fast you want to get there, or where you trying to go, or what you got to do to get where you trying to go. You feel what I'm saying? It's all a different process. You just got to, like you said, if you know it's something you want or where you trying to get, where you trying to go, yeah, it can be a thought in your head that probably reoccurring. But like you said, write it down. What I tell myself, if something come across your thought process three times, wait a second. Hold on. About 2-3 days, if it hit across 3 more times, you better write it down, because it might be something trying to tell you something. You just ain't trying to listen to it. But for the most part, man, what's your process though? How you do it?
My process, honestly, it is writing it down. It's one of my main processes. That pen and pencil is so serious to me. It's so valuable to me, man, because you can write it down. Honestly, you can write it down and forget what you wrote down, and it's gonna come to life, man. I've seen it happen time after time where I wrote stuff down, whether it was a year later, a week later, a month later, it came to life, man. At least 90% of the stuff I wrote down came to life. I wrote down some ridiculous stuff, some stuff that's impossible. Not everything came to light, because I wrote down I wanted to win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? That was some crazy stuff, just to see how far I can take that manifestation. And I believed I could. I said it every day. But that's honestly a luck situation. But it can happen. But I didn't put enough time to make that happen. I actually tried to apply my manifestation towards the stuff I really had control of. You know what I'm saying? But writing it down, that's my main process. Saying it out loud is another one. Saying it out loud, like I'm going to be a champion, like that. You know what I'm saying? That stuff works, man. Saying out loud, hearing yourself say it time after time, you're going to manifest it, and it's going to come to life. Definitely, man. It's going to come to life. And so that's my process, man. I love it. I still do it to this day. I don't have no time frame on it, Manifestation is dope to me, man. People start to manifest or to do their vision boards at the beginning of the year. I don't know why. I do a vision board every month. Well, I'm adding to my vision board, If I hit something, I try.
Yeah, that's what I think it mostly is. Just adding to your vision board. Because I feel just to be realistic, I don't. If your vision board, you got a vision board for every month, and that means you making a whole lot of stuff shake in 1 month. And I ain't trying to put you on the spot like
How
that.
fast it come, bro? That's how fast it come. I'm telling you.
They chopping up like that. Who?
Hey, my vision might be too small. I like, man, dang, that thing. It just
feel me? That
like it come like that. 10,
right.
my 10 things, like, dang, I said that was gonna happen. It'll come within months, bro. Like, it don't take the whole year for mine to pop out. You know what I'm saying? It come. I'm telling you, man. I kid you not. I kid you not, man. When I really put my mind to something and I manifest it, it gonna come to life. And I mean that purely, man. I mean that. When I told myself I'm gonna hit a certain target, whether it was financially, weight loss, it came to life, bro. And it's scary, man. It's scary when I think about that, John.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, how long do that stuff typically take? You just said manifesting with with your body or whatever, you physically, whatever you're trying to get to, financial, whatever. But let's just break it down to physically. You feel what I'm saying? It just say if you 290, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't trying to put you on the spot like that or whatever. I only know your true weight. I only know your true weight. But let's just say it like this right here. You 290. All right. Let's just say something. I want to get down to 210, 215. A cut butt 215. You feel what I'm saying? Or something. Let's just say 225. Everybody knows that's a lot of weight you gotta drop, right?
Yeah.
And let's just be smart about it. If you drop that weight if you could drop over 50 pounds or whatever in less than 5 months, whatever, you ain't doing it right. I'm just be put. People can take this however they want to. It depends. But if you dropping weight, if you drop 50 pounds in a couple weeks, you ain't doing it right. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be sloppy joppy. You're gonna be sloppy Joe. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not doing it right. That's what I'm saying. It's a time limit on you 290, you trying to get down to 225. They're gonna take a while. They're gonna take some time if you're doing it right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so it can't happen in 2 weeks, but it definitely very attainable in 5 months. I've seen time after time, and people didn't get that.
But let you put like that. The average first mindset. Nah, they not gonna. We trying to relate. We gonna be realistic to the people that, even people that's ever been athletes. You feel what I'm saying? Once an athlete, always athlete. But let's just put it like that right here. Even if they had that mindset, then if you ain't been at it like that, you ain't gonna get it in those 4-5 months. So be realistic, bro. I'm talking to the average Joe, bro. I ain't trying to make stuff unrealistic. I'm being realistic with you.
Right. Everybody's the same.
Ain't nobody saying.
I'm at normal though. You already knew. So I'm going.
You feel me? So me personally, on certain stuff, I don't feel like you put a time limit on how long it takes. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just say, when you're a little kid and you right now, you probably want to be a firefighter or whatever job you want to be. That takes a while. You can't become a firefighter till you're a certain age. You feel what I'm saying? But as a little kid, get what? You're going to play with them fire trucks. You're going to play with them toys. You're going to run around the house with your little fire hat on and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's that process. You feel what I'm saying? That process might take longer than what you think. You feel what I'm saying? But if, like I said, if that's a reoccurring thought and it keep on coming to your mind that you want to be a firefighter, get what? Eventually it's going to come true. Because get what? That's all you think about. That's all you want to be. That's all you want to become as a firefighter. You feel what I'm saying? And it just goes like that. You can't put a time limit on certain stuff. Now, some stuff, like that weight loss, I want to drop such and such by such and such time period. Okay, that be realistic. You have to be on your ass. You have to be on your shit. You can't bullshit when it comes to
that deadline.
You can't play with that deadline. Excuse my language or whatever. But you can't play with that deadline. You feel me saying? Everybody know when it comes to working out and training, you got to be on point. You can't even miss a day or two, or you're going to be thrown off track. You feel me saying? So when I say you can put a time limit on it, you can play with that time, you know what I mean? You really can't. You really don't know. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you taking step by step to get there, or eventually you're gonna get there.
Yeah, I don't really. I just started learning this now because you said something. I don't really like putting a deadline on my manifestation, but it helps though. It helps me work towards it a lot harder. But
Of course.
on some stuff like physical stuff and financial stuff, yeah, I'm gonna put a little pressure behind it, make it work. But sometimes I write stuff down, man. It might take years for it to pop out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with it. And I know like it's gonna take years. Like I knew I was gonna have a child before, man, 3 years, maybe 4 years before I had a child, you know what I'm saying? Because I wrote it down that way. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was gonna buy a house, and we was not in no predicament to get a house, bro. I'm telling you, we was not lined up for that. We ended up popping out with a house. Now it wasn't the house I asked for, but it was a house, you feel me?
The house, you feel me?
The house I need, you feel me? Not the house I want.
Yeah. But the question, like you said, you write it down. I guarantee you wrote down, you said, let me get a house. You ain't specified what type of house you wanted, you feel me?
I ain't specify that square footage, but hey, man, we got a nice high. That's another thing, man. You gotta be very specific on the manifestation. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm learning that. Like, I was just writing down a word. I want to do this. I want to do that. Not saying how I want to get there, how long I want to take. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the time, but just being very specific on this is what I want exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I want football. I ain't tell you what kind. You feel me? I ain't tell you what kind of football. What brand I want. I want the Family Dollar version.
Is that a Wilson? Is that a Wilson?
I want the real pigskin, man. But yeah, man. So the time part, how long does it take, man? You really can't put a time on it. You can't put a time on stuff like that. And you already know God, He in the front seat of that. So it's time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
but it all did depend though. But it's just something I want to bring you to though. Did the recent of the conversation bring it back to what that heat? Let me ask you this though: does sharing your vision or goals, do you feel like that help, or do you feel like that stress your thoughts? You feel me?
Man, it helps and it hurts. I'm gonna tell you why. I got both sides, right? I'm gonna tell you why it helps first. Cause you tell it to the right people, bro. They're gonna encourage you. They're gonna be looking for it. They're gonna be asking about it. They're gonna be expecting it. So it's gonna make you live up to what you just said. Like, this is my goal for the next, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 months. They're gonna be hitting you up on it. They're gonna be asking you about it. Then you got them negative people, bro. Like, oh, you ain't gonna do that. They kill your dream before you even get started. And then they'll laugh at you a little bit, like, man, you ain't made that 10,000 yet. You know what I'm saying? They questioning your ability at that point. And they tell you that, especially when you ain't got there. That's when the stress comes. You know what I'm saying? So I do both. I got a big mouth for myself. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like the vibe good, that person a good person, I'm gonna share that with them. You know what I'm saying? For moral support only. But now the position I'm in now, bro, I really don't care. I barely talk now, bro. I don't share my vision like I used to. I'm doing it. They're like, what you doing now? You know what I'm saying? Not what you gonna do. Like, what you doing now? Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. You ain't tell me you were doing that. Yeah, man, I want to pull out fur, you feel me? I want to make sure we're there, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you everything, but they're the ones that really, really want for me anyway, to be honest with you. At least I think so. You know, they could have been on the jealous side. They know it. And people can be jealous and not really mean it. You know what I'm saying? They just wish they was in your position. That make any sense. But so what about you, man? You think sharing your vision? I said the Sandman picked up.
Nah, Sandman ain't picked up the, you know, from 5 a.m. mornings get to you sometimes, you feel me? After a certain time period. But for me, man, you already know how I am. And if people know me, I'm introverted. You feel me saying? So sharing my visions or goals, too many people won't know them. That's what I keep to myself. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I hold myself to. You feel me? But do I share some? Yeah, I'll share a little minimum with you. I'll share a little skittle with you or two.
A little layup, you know. Hey.
Yeah, I'll share you a little skittle or two. But that's on something that, you know, I want you to hold. I must see if you gonna hold me accountable to, or you gonna check in. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like you said, you'll know what friends for you and what friends ain't. That's just like shit. Back at the crib, 706. My boy, hey, Wig, shit, not all friends real. You know what I'm saying? Not or whatever you say. Not all friends are real. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just gotta look at it like that. To be honest with you, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta know what type of people you got around you. If you know you got the right people around you, if you know what your gang is, you know, express those. Express those. You feel what I'm saying? Because that gives them an opportunity. Hey, bro, I just want to share this one with you too. You feel what I'm saying? So we can both hold each other accountable. I
Right.
know what you're trying to get done. I see what you're trying to get done. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to always just preach that. You feel what I'm saying? Genuine recognize genuine. Yeah, that people say real recognize real. Now, genuine recognize genuine. Because genuine is 50%, 50%, 50%, bro. Hey, we in this together. Me and you. Hey, just like me and you, man. Hey, I hold you accountable just as much as you hold me accountable because I know where we're trying to get to. That's genuine. You feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta ask me to do that. I do that off strength. I don't gotta ask you to do that. You do that off strength. You feel what I'm saying? You see the type of people you should share your goals with, and the people that you choose to share with that wrong, those are the people that gonna stress your thoughts. That's those are the ones that gonna eventually gonna put you in between the rock and the hard place, because once you start to elevate, you probably done gave these amount of people or this type of friend a certain amount of emotions, and now that you stepping up, you got to make that decision of cut him off or stay right that way yeah and keep on letting them hinder you. Feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you go to attacking goals and make your vision come true, some people gonna go with you, some people ain't. You feel what I'm saying? That's just being realistic with you. Feel what I'm saying? But I feel like if you got the same group around friends that got around you that holding you accountable, supporting you, this and that, get what? Y'all gonna step up that ladder together. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all climbing that mountain together. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting left behind. That's just how it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? But just to go off of that, man, if you had to say or just answer this question, you feel what I'm saying? This is the question to you, the main host. You feel what I'm saying? Close on Monday. You feel what I'm saying? And we just gonna try to feed off of that. What's one thing you feel like you don't manifested that you want to share with the crew?
Gosh, I manifested so much. To be honest, the whole 2021, like I talked to you before, man, I manifested that whole year, man. Especially, to be honest, I was a late starter on last year. My vision didn't really start coming true until like March. Like that was the process of my first vision, like my first manifestation, and it was monetary. You know what I'm saying? So when I wrote it down, I wrote it down in March. I ain't even gonna cap you. I then start off with a vision board at the beginning of the year. I don't know why. I usually be one of the first ones to get started with a vision board. Didn't get one started, so I end up just starting in March. Crazy, right? So I wrote down, and it wasn't even a real vision board. It was like a sticky note. Wrote something down, like a song I wanted to make that month. Sticked it on my wall, and I was able to see it every day. Even though when I wasn't paying attention to it, it was in my peripheral. Like I had to look on that wall, I had to look at the picture. I was able to see it every day for like 30 days. I hit the song in like 2 months. So that happened, right? Then I manifested I was gonna quit my job. You know what I'm saying? Now this all in the mindset. Not everything got to be written down, but I like to write it down, of course. That was in March. Before I even started, like before I hit my song. I manifest that, man, and it was almost at a point it was scary, bro. Cause I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna quit my job. I didn't know how I was gonna support my family. I did not know how. But I manifest. I said I'm gonna quit. And I gave it a date, and I didn't hit the date. I did not hit that date. I wanted to quit in May. I ain't hit that date until like July. I don't know why. May came, I'm like, stressing myself. And go what? I did. Told everybody I'm gonna quit, man. would have quit. Then you felt like, dang, you still here? What's going on? Boy, you ain't going nowhere. But you know, so they hit me right. I got a little bad, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't care at the same time because little stuff don't really bother me. Boy, when I quit though, then nobody know. Nobody know. The day or that when I told people, oh yeah, that's my last day. Nah, for real. Why you ain't tell me? Yeah, I told you I was gonna quit in May, man, but it didn't happen in May. I'm late. You feel me? But only people knew was HR. You know, I did it the right way, put my 2-week notice in and all that stuff. But I had a little vacation time, man. I rolled that time out to the end of the road, man. So those one of the two things that I manifested last year came to light. And a few more other things. I'm not gonna get into it. It was a lot, man. That whole year was manifest. I manifest I was gonna buy a new car. It ain't new, right? New to me. And I cashed out on it. Boom. I manifest that like probably in April, man. I ain't gonna get a car in May. And I wanted that specific car. I was very specific. I want a Honda Coupe. Very specific. Didn't know why I wanted a Honda Coupe, man. Probably because I had one in college. But for real, it was for the gas. It's a gas saver. But yeah, man. So what you manifested last year or this year, you know?
I was typically finna feed off what you just had going on. I was finna ask you a question off what you just said. I was just finna say, you know, if you had to say something to somebody that listening, you know, on how, you know, the mindset that you had, you feel what I'm saying? Even, you know, because you seem like you're getting shit done fast, you feel what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You seem like you getting stuff done fast, or you knocking your goals out fast, you feel what I'm saying? So it's the particular mindset or a particular thought process that you are in, you feel what I'm saying? That putting you where you need to be, you know what I'm saying? So it just, if you just had something to say, you know, to spill a gem on the people that are listening, you know what I mean? Help them get the way you at, man. Because people strive to knock their goals down. You know, people strive to make their dreams come true. You feel me?
I'm gonna say that now. A lot of people might not believe in this. That's on them. But when I manifest, I'm talking to God. I'm asking God. A lot of folk manifest and they really say they speaking to the universe. That's how they use it. But I don't use it that way. I speak directly to the man above. You feel me? I ask him for what I want. I tell him I need this, I need that. And then, you know, he gonna give you his portions and what he think you need or whatever, however, or the time he want to give it to you. But now, when I ask for it, I don't even think about it. I just like, hey, God, I need this. You know, I pray on it one time, and I keep praying about it, but I ain't gonna keep asking for it. It like, I know you're gonna give it to me. You already said you're gonna give it to me, you know what I'm saying? In my heart, I believe that you're gonna give it to me. I believe in mine already. You feel me? Everything, bro. I mean that really. Same thing, the same thing with like with sports. Exact same thing, man. Like I was telling you earlier. I was counted out. Boy, I knew I was counted out, man. Coming in, I was counted out. Wasn't very likable. Probably had an attitude. Then they had some prospects that they thought was better than me or was better than me. I don't know the case. But hey, I manifested myself to be in a position to play football, actually play on the college level, man. And that was dope to me. And once I felt that vibe, like, oh, they're real. They're real. Then when I wrote down, we're gonna win the championship. We ain't winning natty. See, that's the part of being very, very specific. But we won the conference. I got a ring. That was on one of my like goal lists. Like, I gotta get a ring this year. You know what I'm saying? So I got me a ring. I felt so good. You feel me? That was like, boom. I felt like I won the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got that ring. But man, for the people that listening in, you know, toning in, they really need, you know, you got to be talking to the man above when you ask for this stuff. Some people talk to the universe, but if you want a clear vision and a clear like goal sheet, you got to speak to the man above. Ask him for it and put some work behind it. Don't just ask for it and expect to get it. Sit on your butt, wait for it. No, you gotta put some work behind it. Feel me? You want to make some money, you gotta work. You feel me? So that's all I pretty much got for that.
Yeah, And just to feed off for you though, like for the listeners out there, for me, right, just you know, a little skittle to pop to you, you feel what I'm saying? A little gem to drop on you. Like you said, like if you know you want to get somewhere, you know what you're trying to do, you know what you want to become, whatever. Thoughts inspire in your mind on a regular, and you write it down. Be specific when you write it down. You feel what I'm saying? Like Mon said, he learning now, and we all learning now. It's always a constant learning process of being specific on what you want. You feel what I'm saying? And you're a little kid. You know when you want some, hey, I want a honey bun, or you want a swirl cake. You feel what I'm saying? You know the difference. Hey, man, I don't want that swirl cake. I want the honey bun. You feel me? That's just how you gotta be with your goals and your thoughts as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, you wrote down you want a house. You got a house. It might not be the house you want, but what? It's a learning curve. Look, check this out. Next time, write that down. Ooh, I want such and such bedroom, such and such bath with 2 double car garage. You feel what I'm saying? It's always a constant learning process, and you admitted that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like just take it one step at a time. You feel what I'm saying? Once you you achieve a goal or thought, you take a step forward or something that you always wanted come to you. You feel what I'm saying? Be grateful for it. But like you said, learn. It's always a learning curve. You feel what I'm saying? You're like, okay, I got this, but it ain't as specific or detailed as I wanted it. Okay, next time around, get what? Ooh, I'm hitting you with the specific details. You feel me? I want it down to the T. You feel me saying? I want such and such high. I want a 4-4-5 car garage. Just be very detailed.
I want to be very clear, man. Super.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? You be very clear with what you want. Take it one step at a time. You feel what I'm saying? You already know your thoughts in your head. You feel what I'm saying? But like you said, it's about putting in that work. You feel what I'm saying? You ask for it. Now you gotta seek it. Now you gotta go look for it. You gotta go experience. You gotta go do certain things. You gotta just put yourself out there to, receive what you ask for. You feel what I'm saying? Or what you desire to become or what you're trying to become. You gotta go seek that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just what I would say to somebody that listening out here. You feel what I'm saying? Just to break it down simple and sweet. Manifestation, whatever you want to call it, it ain't doing nothing but making it. The true reality is making your thoughts become reality. You feel what I'm saying? Making that vision that's in your head, make it come clear. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it really is.
Making that perfect connection, man. Your thoughts with your reality, your real eyes, what you really can see and touch and feel. That's all manifestation is, man. But man, this concludes the show. I appreciate all you guys that's attending, that's watching, that's tuning in, that's checking out my website, checking out the podcast on all the platforms. I know I've been bugging people, not necessarily bugging, just giving them the information to get into my podcast, to actually view it and all that stuff. But man, we love this stuff. We enjoying it, man. And I don't care if one person watch this one, but as long as we touch one person, that's all that matters. But hey, man, we got the handlers at the bottom of the caption, so you already know. Follow us, man. Follow us. Ask us questions. And one day, I don't know when, but one day we're gonna go live and actually do it.
Hey, look, check this out. Let's just go on and go live. Hey, I like to I'm an introverted person, but I like to tap into people sometimes. If you don't listen to this show more than one time, or you just listening to it for the first time, you feel what I'm saying? Check this out. Leave a comment, like, and share it, do whatever you want to. But get what? Next week we going live, and I want you to tap in. I want to converse. I want to talk to people, man. I want people to be like, "Dang, bro."
Next week we got another. We got a get.
Oh yeah, we got a
Hey, you trying to set the tone. There you go, man. Fan. That boy set the
Hey,
tone. But Nick,
look,
we got to get him.
yeah,
Week after
man,
next, man. Drop a date on it, man. What is second week of February. I'm going live.
mm-hmm.
Go live that series. I'm willing to go live every show. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's up to my guy though. If you're available, you know what I'm
Check
saying?
this out. Check this out. We gonna on time. We're gonna go live. Is if we got people that gonna connect and want to actually, engage. You feel me? So that's why I'm telling you, we gonna give people a head show. You feel me? If they don't watch it, if they don't watch Close on Monday, you feel me? Saying they don't listen to it, chop it up. If we don't even, turn the little switch on in your mind. You feel me? Just tap in with it. You feel me? Saying we just like y'all, but get what? We just trying to make sure we all eating in the same kitchen. You feel me? Saying we just trying to make sure. We
Man,
talking just like we talking to y'all, you feel what I'm saying? We call it mastermind and putting people together. We trying to bring the whole community together, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure you chase your dream, your goals, and succeed just as bad as I want mine to chase his dream, goals, and succeed. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about us coming together, supporting and making sure holding each other accountable to make sure we all succeed. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's how you really bring the community together. And if you about bringing that community together, and you know me or mine, come on, bro. If you ain't tapping in like you possibly say you will, I don't believe you really tapping in. And I'm just being honest with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be straight direct with you. If we don't even flip the switch, you even know us, you even see this come across your screen, just take a minute to leave a little comment, say what's up, speak to your boys, say
look,
hey,
give me a shot, something. You know what I mean?
man.
It's
But
all love though. At the end of the day, man. Whether you share or not, you feel me? Like I said before, the message ain't really for everybody. So it's
yeah,
gonna be for the whoever really need that message. You know what I mean?
you feel what I'm saying? And if a person really felt the message, or even if it was just something we said in this message, they know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? What said don't gotta be spoken, what's understood don't gotta be explained. You feel me? They easy gonna tap in. You feel what I'm saying? We just know we blessing somebody. You feel what I'm saying? We happy with it blessing one person. You know what I'm saying? If I just get one comment, we just get one comment, why I said we'll be more happy than anything. You feel what I'm saying? I'll comment on myself and I guess I'll be happy. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh man, but it's a good one, man. It's a good one. We trying to make it short and sweet, compact all the information we can on this podcast, man. But that's it. That wraps up everything, man. Y'all peace out, man.